Have you heard the rumors? Just thinking about it sends shivers down my spine. People are hearing strange noises coming from the crypt. Is it haunted or something? I'd investigate the noise myself. But
I wonder
what
when
if
they'll be
this is the
collecting
work
mutant
of a
cores
monster?
again.
Or worse.
Isn't there anyone?
I don't know.
You
Probably
can
as soon as they
grant
run
my
out of
wish.
cores for their research.
I'm going to help out next time. I hear they pay pretty well.
At long last. Please place your hand on the necklace inside the stone coffin. I've been trapped in this awful coffin for ages. Someone mistook my pledge for a barely valuable trinket. While trapped, I overheard a young girl, Angeline. She would sit before her mother's grave and tell her about her day. Every day, without fail. Listening to her stories was my only solace for years. Time passed and she grew into a fine young lady. The other day, I heard Angeline crying. She said her father was forcing her into a marriage. She never met her husband-to-be, but she'd heard all the terrible rumors about him. Her father only cared that he was wealthy, and she kept saying how hopelessly trapped she felt. I haven't seen her since. I don't know her, but I have to know if this poor girl is all right. Can you help me?
If you will grant my request, I will lend you the power of my pledge. It will surely help you on your travels. Thank you. She says her father is a jeweler, so her family home is likely on Abundant Street. Let's check there first.
Greetings. May I help you? Ah, the daughter of Ernst, the jeweler. Such a bright, kind-hearted young lady. I hear her wedding is tomorrow. Sadly, I haven't seen her out and about lately. I don't think she's left the house since the wedding was announced. The groom, on the other hand, is out celebrating the upcoming wedding every night. I hear he's planning a final massive banquet tonight. He flaunts his wealth, but he's dodgy when asked where his money comes from. I've no idea why Ernst would make his dear daughter marry such a shady man.
What an absolutely vile man. No, let's not rush to judgment. Let's keep asking around.
Hello? How may I help you?
He's here all the time. Not to gossip, but I feel sorry for his bride. Awful customers are often just awful people in my experience. And I hear he keeps changing his household staff, hiring and firing constantly. And anyone he fires vanishes. Some say they're just leaving town. Others say he's banishing them into the wilderness. Or maybe he's even disposing of them secretly. I also heard he's bringing in a bunch of crates that he says are for the banquet tonight. He won't say what's in them. I'd take a peek myself, but the ballroom is by invitation only. Still strange, right?
The more I hear, the less I like this man. Perhaps we should infiltrate this banquet of his tonight. This is our chance to confirm our suspicions. For now, find a decent hiding place and wait. So many guards, just for a banquet? Blend in with the guests. Let's see what we can learn.
Where does his money come from, I wonder?
Arons must be so happy to have such a successful man as his son-in-law.
After the ceremony, I'll have even more splendid.
Stop that!
There's so many cards. That must have been expensive.
Those may be the suspicious crates we heard about. We should take a look.
Hey, wait! Who are you? Guards, come quick!
There's so many cards. That must have been expensive. so many guards. That must have been expensive. Oh, there's so many guards. That must have been expensive.
I hope my daughter marries well too.
Oh, there's so many guards. That must have been expensive. This banquet is so luxurious, too.
Let me check something.
This man will not marry Angeline. We must warn everyone.
Invitation, please.
What's going on? Archeum's emblem on a resistance weapon? There have been reports of the Resistance's weapons going missing lately. To think the culprit was right under my nose the entire time. I'll have him arrested immediately.
Thank you, adventurer. As promised, I'll lend you my power. But before we depart, may I visit the crypt?
If you want to use the breeze line, please take the lift. If you're in the resistance,
Most of the time,
it's free.
This is where Angeline used to come and sit every day. I'm glad I can see it one more time. Thank you.